if he wrote it up right, which means in your favor, and the other side, that's another thing. Chris is cheap. He's not going to want to use his lawyers. And whoever writes the first drafts wins. Because, he writes the first couple of drafts, and then Nazir's lawyer looks at it, and Nazir's told him, don't spend too much money. I mean, you can only change a document so much. You can only change a document so much. And how many times have I done this? 500, maybe, plus or minus 100. Should it work? No. Does it work? Yes. And there's nothing immoral, illegal, nothing. But, the more you investigate, the less you invest. The more you investigate, the less you invest. And if after 3 or 4 days I find out that I was wrong, thanks a lot for the time, Chris, but I don't think this is going to work. And I walk away. Contrary, and because I'm on a delayed fees, you'll get it on the next time. Lawyer, accountants, we'll get him the next time. I used to say, which has bad connotation. We'll get him the next time, And but if you want to do a deal bad enough, you'll do a fucking bad deal. So I don't think about the fact that I've wasted so many days. I don't think about the fees that I've rolled up with accountants and lawyers on a success basis. I just think about the deal. And so I'll walk away. So 7 times out of 10, I may get to the parking lot. I may not get out of Chris's office. I may get to my hotel to fly home before he calls me. Or his lawyer calls my lawyer. What the fuck? Why is Peña walked out? No fucking way. And even that deal, all of a sudden, a lower price looks. My most famous was when I told all my team that when I stand up and I slam my briefcase closed, you all slam your briefcases closed. We head for the elevator, the lift, down, we get in the limo, we go to the airport. Don't look back. Don't say anything. We don't talk until we get in the car and we're on the way to the airport. One of the young lawyers about your age he started laughing in the lift, because this was all orchestrated. And the senior lawyer looked at you, not him, it wasn't him, but looked at you. If his eyes were guns, you'd be dead. Then all of a sudden you got straight. We get in the limo, get in the car. And then we all started laughing on the car on the way. The plane, in those days they had a private plane. The plane never took off. Never took. Oh my God, what are we going to do to get you back to the table? There's not, oh God, we got so many. Because their lawyers weren't on a rolled fee. Their lawyers had a lot of time built up. Their accountants had a lot of time built up. All the principals of their business had already spent the motherfucking money in their mind. Some had even gotten loans and really spent the money. And then you don't know what leverage is. And then, where they breathe. Where they breathe. To say that I've done this a lot and I'm good at it, again, a biblical, an understatement of Quran proportion. And that's how you sell these pigs. That's how you sell them. You puff them up like a show dog. You puff them up, and on the reverse, you do the opposite, yeah.
So, presuming the principals of the business have been fucked around and taking money out and yada, 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 yada.
Well, I can assure you, all of them have.
Okay, so all of them have. So, how do you deal with that situation? So, they got the 3-year deal thing. Do you strip all of that out and say, right?
Okay, well, you can do one or two. The dog won't have to tell them that you got to pay it all back. That ain't going to work. Because Chris, rather than pay it all back, he would rather, just let the deal crater. Because then he's got to tell his wife, he's got to tell this, he's got to tell everybody. That ain't going to happen. But what will happen is you adjust the purchase price. And you adjust the pay down. And you don't wait a month, go skiing. While you're there, he's fine. You get out of the plane, you go back to the airport, say, get your assholes here, and you work all night, as many nights as it takes, pounding it out in the trenches till the fucking thing's down. Like I say, we're closing this room up. This is going to be our urinal. If the women don't feel comfortable pissing in that hat, then we'll understand why you're going to excuse yourself. And we're going to stay there till the motherfucker's done. And it's even better if Chris has been cheating on the taxes. That's even fucking better. Now, I've never done this, although I've been accused of it. I would never go to the tax authority because in the IRS, they give me a 10% bonus for ratting you out. They do the same in Britain. They do the same in Germany. But I would never do that. All they have to do is think you're going to do it, though. I can't control Simon. He's crazy. I mean, fuck, he might do anything. And Kent's just a fucking whore. So, I mean, wait a minute. Oh, I want to show. Do you mind if I show your picture on? Okay. YouTube. This is a guy, one of my mentees. Can you see that picture clearly? Okay. You got it? Okay. And there he sits. He wanted money more than fucking long hair. You fucking weenie cunts. I love this job, you know, it's unbelievable. The fact that I get paid to do this. Is there another question about that? I mean, Simon would do anything. I can't control him. I mean, he could, God knows, he might go on 60 Minutes and rat everybody out. I think they call them whistleblowers now. Yeah. And I'm not... When you're when you have the leverage, as I've described you all week, I mean, you can get deals done. You can get deals done because normally the other side is totally unprepared and they're inexperienced, and you're not cheating them, you're not doing anything, but you're playing what they call as fucking hardball. And the guys that we've talked about all fucking week play hardball, and that's why. Most people are better, most of the other guys that coach in this are better teaching at university. And what would you rather have? Somebody that's read 700 fucking books or done 700 fucking deals? It's a no-brainer. But you go do those fucking blogs, kids. You go fucking, writing a blog, Dan uses vulgar words, and see where you are in 5 years. You won't have a pot to piss in or a fucking window to throw it out of. Bye-bye.